All right, so now the next item on our agenda is the remarks from the superintendent. In this case, I'm inviting Assistant Superintendent Scott Nielsen to make remarks to the Board of Education and the community. Welcome again, Scott.
Thanks, Director Pedersen, and thanks, Board of Education, for having me tonight. And as Rin and Mozzie are walking out the door, I just want to say thank you. Wise words, and thanks for sharing them with us tonight. I think Director Draper said it well.
Yep.
Future's in good hands, so thanks for being here, and thanks for pushing on us adults. Appreciate it. Yep.
Thank you.
I think one of the things as I thought about the opportunity to speak tonight that I wanted to touch on is we often hear people, I think, in our communities who are challenged by how we're not focused on academics. We're not focused enough on the outcomes for students in our schools. And over the past several weeks, I think the board has had an opportunity to see through some outcomes that we are seeing from our performance students this year, that we're seeing good results, and we're pushing on our students in the district and focused on the academic output of our students. I think it's important that we recognize that. I think over the past couple of months, you've witnessed the emphasis we're putting on literacy and the curriculum we're bringing in for all of our elementary students going forward with a focus on educational output. And so I want to call that out tonight. I think it's critical. I also think in the past month or so, we've watched the culmination of the experience students have from K-12 as over 2,000 students walked across the stage and celebrated graduation from Poudre School District. And that's powerful as it opens the doors for students as they leave. I think tonight we saw some examples of individuals who continue to work on their skills. Public speaking for all of us as adults may be challenging in some cases. And we just saw several students who got up and talked with us, educated us, enlightened us in some cases. And that's powerful. That's educational output. We recognize tonight Science Olympiad and Science Olympiad, or Odyssey of the Mind, and Smash Brothers, and Mario Karts, and things students are doing that go above and beyond, but enhance the opportunities that students have as they move through our system, help with connections, and as we think about the idea of graduating with options, whether you're part of a robotics club or Science Olympiad, I think there were call-outs tonight of humans who have helped students to find passions, to find interests. I think Adriana talked tonight about passion of hers being to help others, to enlighten others, and she really found that when she was asked to help educate as we think about the Juneteenth celebration just before us. All those things, I think, are opportunities for us to celebrate students and student outcomes. Tonight, as we go through the meeting, we're also going to have an opportunity for some other celebrations. I think our board will take action tonight on the newest SRO contract. And we have Sergeant Ferraro and Lieutenant Kinsman here with us tonight. And I just want to, from Poudre School District, acknowledge and recognize the willingness of Fort Collins Police, our Larimer County Sheriffs, to come to the table over the last several years and co-create what we have today. I think when we go through the presentation tonight, we really feel valued with the partnership. I think you have pushed on us, and I think we've pushed on you, and because of that, we're both better. And so for that, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your willingness to do that work with us. It really means a lot to us. I also want to thank our groups that have done our negotiations. We'll also have a chance to move forward with a new contract for our staff. And it's due to lots and time and effort for those that represent our classified staff, those individuals who feed our students, who make sure our buildings are ready to go, who make sure our students get to and from school. It also our teaching staff and those that actually are in front of students morning and it feels like to them noon and night. Our leaders, all because of the time, energy, and work that went through the negotiations process, will average a little over a 10% increase this year. And that's a testament to the work of the district, the work to be in a healthy place, but also how we do the negotiating work in this district. So I just want to do a call out to all that are part of that process. I think it's important. And I think that's probably a good place for me to transition and to just say, you know, when we think about the contract and celebrating the individuals that do all the work I just talked about, that's what makes the magic happen in this district. And with the mic tonight, I just want to say thank you. I've been privileged to watch a lot of magic happen over the last 27 years in this district. Over the last 7 years, I've been in this role. Prior to that, a principal in this district, and a teacher before that. And so I've had a lot of roles in this district. I've had a chance to watch lots of individuals do lots of amazing things, and work with a lot of tremendous human beings. Each day I get to work with a cabinet that pushes on me, has made me better. And I want to say thank you to you all. I've had great leaders to work for during my time in PSD. Dr. Wilson, if I was to pull a talking point from earlier, tapped me on the shoulder and helped me with my first principal job in this district some 17 years ago. Dr. Smyser, same thing, tapped me on the shoulder and helped me sit in this chair today. I currently work for Mr. Kingsley, who has pushed and challenged me to be ready to take on the next role as I leave PSD and move a little bit further south to take on this role in one of our neighboring districts. And I appreciate all of the leadership. And then I'll close tonight as I think about a thank you. Many people do dinner and a movie. Over the last 7 years, I consider myself very lucky that I've been able to do dinner and a meeting twice a month, regularly on Tuesdays, for several hours. And to all of you, you give your time, you give your expertise. I've watched you build your expertise in the time I've been here, and you've also built mine. You've pushed on me, you've challenged me, you've given me a lot of grace, and you've been a tremendous support for me personally, but in a bigger picture for this district. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see. I'm still a parent in this district, so I still continue to watch the good work that's going on here. And I can't tell you how excited I am about what's in front of this board and this district. It's on a great path, a great trajectory, and I think there's great leaders in place here. There's a great leader that sits here every 2 weeks, and I'm super excited to walk out of here knowing I had a chance to enjoy a whole bunch of magic over the last 27 years, and I can't say thank you enough to all the people that I've been able to learn, lead, and grow with over that time. And with that,
Thank you.
Rob, I'll turn it back over to you.
That's fine.
That's all I got.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna take a point of privilege here and just take a moment to thank Scott for all your work that you've done with the district. It's been outstanding. You've been a great partner. I've known Scott and worked with him for many of the years he was talking about, long before I was on the board. We talked, we challenged each other. I learned a lot from you, and most importantly, the district has benefited from your service and your expertise, and the students, therefore. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck in your new role, and we're sure you'll be successful. Thank you very much.